Hey guys, it's Mike with Become the Night. Happy New Year to you. This is gonna be my New Year's whatever video. I don't know what you call it, milestone. Anyway, 2016 was a crazy freaking year, and as much as everyone complains about it, it was actually a pretty good year for me. I mean, there was a ton of crazy things that happened. The two easiest to cite is the fact that so many wonderful actors, actresses, musicians, artists, whatever, they all died, tons of them. And obviously the state of American politics right now. But me, I had a lot of cool stuff happen on my channel this year. So in order to celebrate ringing in the new year, I saw there's this pretty cool trend on YouTube right now. It's called #NotMyYouTube. I don't know why it's called that. Basically, it's a list of 11 questions that YouTubers are answering. It's like a trend or some shit. So the first question is, how do you find out about new videos? A lot of times I find out about new videos that I would actually be interested in watching based on my homepage. I know apparently nobody has that happen to them, but actually I find most of my videos through my homepage. I keep track of a lot of the trends by watching guys like H3H3. I love H3H3. And I've just recently started watching Philip DeFranco on a regular basis. Typically I also get a lot of alerts for new videos when they come up, especially if I watch the channel regularly. I don't have to hit that little bell, although if you want to hit that little bell on my channel, by all means, go ahead and hit it. But for YouTube channels like Philip DeFranco or Game Grumps, also love Game Grumps, I know they upload X amount of videos a day. I don't need an alert. I don't need it on my homepage. I can just go to the freaking channel. I know, crazy, right? Which, by the way, if I haven't seen a video from a channel in a while that I'm subscribed to, I'm just like, you know what? I would really like to see what they're up to lately. I'll actually go visit their channel. How novel. Very rarely will I discover something I actually care about through the recommended tab, although sometimes they have some decent videos over there. And sometimes in my recommended tab, while I'm watching like my regular stuff that I would watch, that's like, oh, I didn't know they uploaded a new video, I'll go check it out. Number 2, is there a feature on the site that you miss? Considering I didn't start watching YouTube on a regular basis until 2014, it was already pretty mangled by then, so I don't know that there was any features on there that I was even aware of that I would be missing. Yeah, I really don't think there are any features that I miss. I mean, Philip DeFranco said that he misses video responses. I think that would be pretty cool to be able to do video responses. I'd piss off a lot of people that way. What is your least favorite trend on YouTube? My least favorite trend on YouTube, in a way, is trends on YouTube. Not that there isn't a place for trends, but when you get one type of video or one channel with a really specific type of video that starts taking off, like H3H3 was just making fun of the guy who heats up the knife until it's red hot and starts slicing random things. Now everyone's trying to replicate it because they know it's going to get them views. That's what I don't like. I don't like bandwagoning. Now there are guys who quote unquote follow the trends or whatever, bandwagon for a living. That's their channel. Guys like Philip DeFranco, like H3H3, like Boogie, you know, that's their whole niche, is to keep on top of the trends and say what they think about it. That I think is acceptable. Because your subscribers aren't coming to you because you are following the trend of everyone else. It's because you're making a comment about the trend and people care about your opinion. But yeah, bandwagoning is stupid. And that's one of the biggest reason why we have so much crap on YouTube, is because of trends. What's the most drastic thing you've ever done to get views and subs? Doing reaction videos to pop music. Now, I'll be 100% honest with you, I could care less about doing reaction videos to these things. I know that you guys like them. I'm not sure why, but I'll just let it be. But one of the biggest reasons why I do these pop music reaction videos is so more people will view it, because it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to see something pop up in the recommended tab that has Lady Gaga tagged in it as opposed to Dream Theater. Well, that's not to say that I don't have a hell of a lot of things to say about them, and that's not to say that I don't enjoy doing the reaction videos. That's not really my main reason for having this channel. I'm not trying to do a critique of the pop music industry all the time. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I lost a substantial amount of subscribers because I don't talk about progressive metal enough. That is something I need to get back into. Do you have any regrets on YouTube? Yeah, I think I have one for sure. In the Selena Gomez video, I called her a money-grubbing, gold-digging whore. and I would like to take that back. I'm completely sincere on this. I went one step too far, probably shouldn't have said that. And I mean, she definitely does hold that reputation in some people's minds, but in hindsight, after going back and looking at it, it's probably just a bunch of teenage girls who were jealous she was dating Justin Bieber. Another regret I have is some of my videos are incorrect. Not the entire videos themselves, but there's little portions that are incorrect, or that I worded in a way that I just would love to have reworded. And as I've responded to several people's comments and videos before, once I hit a specific subscriber milestone, I will be going back through all of my old videos and doing a reaction video to my own videos and ripping the shit out of myself, including some bonus stuff that you probably are not aware of. If you guys are interested in that, what you should probably do is, if you're not already, subscribe to my channel, and also comment down below what subscriber milestone there should be. I'm thinking 10,000, but you guys let me know what it should be. And tell anyone who may be interested in some stupid asshole who likes to comment and make fun of things and music things, tell them to come subscribe to my channel, come watch. How has your channel changed since a year ago? Oh my, has my channel changed since a year ago. A year ago, I was going through a very deep depressive stage in my life. I wasn't sure that I was necessarily gonna make it through it, to be honest with you. I really hated the job I was working at the time. I felt like I had no energy and no time outside of my regular job to do YouTube videos, and I was uploading at best once a month, and even then there was like a chore to do it. And one of the things I remember from that long ago was a sense of helplessness. Like I wanted to do everything I could to try and get myself out there so that I could create a platform for my music, but also really to get out there so I could engage with the YouTube community. And there's so many cool and interesting people out there, and you learn so much from reading the comment section. A year ago, my videos were basically distilled to two types of videos: random jams, which I haven't uploaded in a while, and Mike the Music Snob, which was a more fleshed out version of my reaction videos. I actually sat down and did research and wrote out scripts and put in little video clips and put in, pictures and shit, and all moved around. It was more interesting. One of the cool things about the reaction videos, though, is it feels more personable, and actually, by doing these reaction videos, I feel like it informs my performance for the traditional Make the Music Snob videos I do from now on. I can deliver it more naturally. And of course, there's the obvious change from a year ago. A year ago, I had, I think, 120 subscribers. Not even. I think just at the new year, I passed 100. And I was like, oh my gosh, I finally did it, Now we're almost at 3,000, which, I mean, yeah, it's still paltry, but it's a hell of a lot more than what I had before. What do you do to support your favorite creators? All right, you guys may hate me for this. I have YouTube Red, and I like it. I'll be honest, I used an ad blocker before, and when I finally started making YouTube videos, I felt pretty crappy about using an ad blocker, but I really hate ads. So when YouTube Red came around, I was like, I can pay my guilt away. I am more than willing to pay $10 a month to people that I actually want to support in order to not have to look at ads anymore and know that the money is going to them. As far as the YouTube Red, like, extra content stuff, I mean, it's whatever. I think most of it sucks for the most part. I like YouTube Red personally. Not only am I putting my money directly towards the people who I want to make more content, and I don't have to watch any ads, but it comes with Google Play Music for free. I mean, yeah, it's not as vast of a library as Spotify or iTunes library, but I mean, it's a pretty big one, and they got a lot of music on there that I love, so no complaints. That was like an added bonus for me. I would have been fine without it. There are a few channels I have pledges for on Patreon, which I highly recommend doing Patreon if you do love your creators, and especially if they're smaller channels. Go to their Patreon, give them $1 a month. A bunch of dollars goes a long way, man. And that is also another thing I would like to be starting for my channel as well. Eventually I will be making a Patreon. I don't feel like it's appropriate right now. I don't feel like I'm big enough for those britches yet. But once I've passed a certain threshold, I definitely would like to have a Patreon page and start trying to make this my job. If you guys are interested, please let me know in the comments below. I definitely do recommend buying merch, and I've bought like a handful of shirts from creators that I like. But I typically don't have the extra cash laying around just to go ahead and buy a shirt, you know, all the time. How do you define success? It's a real interesting question. One that I'm not going to be able to sum up here in a few minutes, but let's just say it this way. Success, like perfection, is a journey, not a destination. If you do have your ultimate success, your ultimate goal, that is achievable within your lifetime, do you then have no more meaning to your life once you've achieved it? Trying to put worldly accomplishments as your quote-unquote success is an easy way to become depressive and suicidal real fucking quick. To me, success is being able to know how you want to change the world around you. It can be the entire world, can be one person. Having a plan to be able to enact that change, and then living the rest of your life knowing that you are making your way towards that goal. Are you happy? Yes. I am actually happy with my life right now. A year ago, I definitely was not. Not at all. For a multitude of reasons. I'm not going to go into specifics, but I can 100% say I am happy with my life. I mean, things are not perfect by any means, but I am definitely on the road of success. And I know it. And not only that, but I don't hate my regular 8-to-5 job. It's weird because my new job in some ways is actually more stressful than that other job that I hated. But I still don't hate this one. It's a really weird feeling, man. Why do you do YouTube, and how long do you think you'll keep doing it? For those of you that don't know, I actually started my channel because I was trying to develop a platform, a fan base, if you will, for my music when I release it. I could spend a year, 2 years trying to perfect an album and have it ready, and then who the hell's gonna listen to it? Not to mention, you know, usually the way bands go about doing this is they put together their list of music and they go out and play it live. Well, then I'd have to find the task of A, finding people talented enough to play the weird, complicated shit that I want them to play, and B, even if they can, do they want to? C, even if they want to, do they have time? So I thought to myself, it'd be easier to find a fan base ahead of time, release this stuff out here, and then work from there. Because guys who, I don't have enough time. No, they have enough time. They just have other shit that's prioritized. Give them a fan base to work with, that priority gets moved up. But in the last 2 years I've been on YouTube, I have discovered there are a lot of other reasons to be doing this. First and foremost is to learn. I really have been learning a lot from doing YouTube. The amount of knowledge that I had when I started this channel is fucking paltry compared to what it is now. And also there is a certain amount of satisfaction when people say, dude, I love your videos, please keep it up. Because you know that you're making some sort of positive change in someone's life. And that is so satisfying. Even if I've said this before, even if I don't wind up being a musician for a living and I just keep making these weird videos and people are enjoying it and I'm making a change in people's lives, that's enough. That's enough for me to feel satisfied. How long do I think I'll keep doing it? I have no idea. Ideally, I'd like to keep doing it until I'm too old to be able to keep doing it, basically. This platform of being able to directly engage with your fan base is so powerful and such a game changer in the music medium, let alone the entire media. Even if I do have to sideline my channel and go be a musician, I still would like to make regular updates for you guys, at least once a week, just to tell you what's up. Has YouTube made your life better or worse? I don't know that it's made it totally better or totally worse. If anything, it's definitely made it better. But I feel like I made my life better, not YouTube. YouTube is a tool that I used and happened to be there. A very powerful and amazing tool, but YouTube didn't just swoop me up and suddenly make my life better. If anything, I would put more of it on you guys than YouTube itself. YouTube was just the medium that we used to make my life better. But in the most generic sense, if anything, YouTube has only made my life better, definitely not worse. So that's hashtag NOTMYYOUTUBE. Hope that gave you some insight into me and what I'm about. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Maybe eventually we can get a real Q&A in here too. That'd be pretty cool. Till next time, guys. Rock on.